Hello guys, and today I am and I'm going to be doing a Real Madrid overview in total, and just to go over and see how the best team in the world is the best team in the world. And let's get straight into this. And when they became the best team in the world, it all started way back in the Champions League finals in the 2015-16 season against Atletico Madrid. They had slipped with the title yet again, where Barcelona won it, but that was only the beginning of something amazing for Real Madrid, because the next season they would win it. But before I can tell you that, I need to tell you this. It was a 1-1 draw, where Sergio Ramos scored in the Champions League finals yet again against Atletico Madrid, and yet again in the Madrid derby, because Atletico, you know what I mean, he scored in the 15th minute. But it was equalized by Carrasco. But before that, something insane happened. Antoine Griezmann had a penalty that he could score, but he hit the crossbar. Then in penalty shootouts, Real Madrid emerged victorious 5-3, where Cristiano Ronaldo scored a winning penalty and Juan Fran hit the post. Even though that season he had already scored a penalty, and it was the only reason Atletico Madrid were in the finals, as they had a 0-0 draw against PSV, and it was only the 1-0 victory that put them into the quarterfinals. It was Juan Fran's penalty that got them there. How the hell did they make the Champions League finals? I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no clue. But that was Real Madrid's start to something amazing. Cristiano Ronaldo had picked up goals, scoring 3 goals in the competition, and that was as much as his teammate Bale. Not too shabby for Real Madrid, looking back. And they also made some pretty decent signings. They made none. But that was no biggie for Real Madrid, as they later on won the Club World Cup with a 4-2 victory in the finals. Ronaldo was the top scorer in the Champions League the season they won it, and was also the top scorer in the Club World Cup. He also scored a hat-trick on the finals against the Japanese club in a 4-2 victory against them. Real Madrid were also in first place, so nothing could possibly go wrong and spoil their amazing season. Plus, their star man Cristiano Ronaldo had just won the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA Men's Best Player of the Year award. With the Ballon d'Or, he topped off the likes of Riyad Mahrez, Jamie Vardy, Lionel Messi, and also Antoine Griezmann and Suarez, and he topped all of them all in the FIFA Men's Best Player of the Year awards as well. Massive for Real Madrid. It will have better for them at the end of the season when Ronaldo scored the decisive winner. Madrid beat Malaga away to win the Champions League finals for the second consecutive year. The only team to do that since the Champions League has been named to the Champions League and not the European League. That is a really good stat. Most people would say, instead of that, the first team to win 2 consecutive Champions League in this era or in this generation. But you can say whatever you want. This is the first team to do that in a very long time. No team has done that in the year 2000. So that is pretty good work from Real Madrid. And it also came with a 4-1 victory against Juventus, and there were some pretty mad stats from that game. Juventus only conceded 3 goals in the Champions League, and Real Madrid scored more than all the goals Juventus had conceded in that single 19 minutes. Goals from Asensio, a brace from Ronaldo, and a goal from Casemiro meant that Real Madrid had just torn up to win Champions League. Sergio Ramos lifted the trophy, and after an amazing game of darts, it was the best day of many players' lives. I know that because Real Madrid had won the double that season, but they failed to win the Copa del Rey, with Barcelona, their arch rivals, taking the trophy. And Barcelona also beat their arch rivals Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals. Real Madrid's road to the finals in the Champions League was very, very successful. I'm not going to go over the group stages because it wasn't successful, as they finished second behind Borussia Dortmund, who couldn't even get past RB Leipzig, and finished third in the Bundesliga. They don't even deserve to be in the Champions League next season. But Real Madrid finished second. The next game was against Napoli, though, where people wouldn't be too surprised, they said, if Napoli had shocked them, with Napoli being in great forms. Martinez and Insigne specifically were being on top form for Napoli. But Real Madrid won 3-1 on both of the games, meaning they won 6-2 aggregate and proceeded to the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals was against Bayern. This time, even more doubters came, knowing that, and there was a good reason to it as well, because Real Madrid had to concentrate more on La Liga, with Barcelona really catching up to them at first, while Bayern Munich had the rest of the players of the Bundesliga, with no teams able to catch up to them, with them sitting on top of the league by 7 points, and Real Madrid only scraping to get to first, with Barcelona on their tail. And that's why people thought Real Madrid wouldn't win. The doubters were proven wrong with Real Madrid beating Bayern Munich 2-1 away. And with 2 away goals and winning the game away, Real Madrid looked really likely to win it. But a Sergio Ramos on goal meant that Bayern Munich had won the game 2-1 away as well, meaning it went to extra time. But Ronaldo completed a hat-trick in extra time, and Real Madrid won 4-2 against them, meaning Real Madrid had won 6-3 on aggregate, beating Bayern Munich, proving doubters wrong yet again, making the Champions League finals. Real Madrid had knocked out Atletico Madrid for the past 3 years, and people thought that wouldn't continue, but Atletico Madrid also being a consistent form, and even more doubters came forward began to play Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals. But doubters were proven wrong yet again on the first leg, with Ronaldo scoring a hat-trick in a 3-0 victory against Atletico Madrid, as that's not the first time he scored a very important hat-trick. He also banged one on the Club World Cup finals. So Cristiano Ronaldo has been very successful with the hat-tricks. As I said seconds ago, he also scored a hat-trick against Bayern Munich in 4-2 victory. And Real Madrid has constantly been proving the blue fans wrong. Ronaldo's also been upset by the fans not believing in Real Madrid, and he said that never happened at Manchester until he winked Rooney when he got him recorded in the English Portugal game. But that was stupidness. England weren't going to win anything anyway. That got me really angry. I'm a Manchester fan. But Ronaldo proved the haters wrong that game. The second leg though didn't seem so good. It seemed pretty decent for Atletico. They scored an early goal in the 6th minute. It was all opened up by Saul Niguez. And then they scored another early goal. This time, Antoine Griezmann scored a penalty, not missing it like last time they played Real Madrid in the Champions League. Not the time they got beaten 3-0, but the Champions League finals. But they knew it wouldn't be too easy, because if Real Madrid scored, they would need to win 5-1. That's the same score as Bayern would normally get against Arsenal. So Real Madrid could still stop this Atletico Madrid comeback, and they did. And it was Isco who found the back of the net, and Atletico Madrid didn't score from then. They only won 2-1, and they lost 4-2 on aggregate to Real Madrid. And then the Champions League final was yet again a 4-1 victory. So Real Madrid had been very, very successful this season, and the voted final was definitely amazing last season as well. including an amazing comeback against Wolfsburg, being 2-0 down. But Ronaldo scored yet another decisive hat-trick in the 3-0 victory, which meant they won 3-1 aggregate. Insane. Yeah, that is Real Madrid. All they've won is trophies. All they've won is trophies since they picked up the Champions League title 2 seasons ago. 1 season ago. 2 seasons ago. The players have been super successful from then. The team has been super successful from then. They have picked up a lot of trophies, and since the counting the Champions League title 2 seasons ago, they have won 5 different they have won 5 titles in those 2 seasons. That is very, very successful. Compare that to Manchester United, won 4 titles the past 2 seasons. Only one away from Real Madrid, but their titles have been baloney. Look, Real Madrid have won the 2 Champions Leagues, 2 La Ligas, and a Club World Cup. For Manchester win Community Shield, EFL Cup, Europa League, and FA Cup. So yeah, Real Madrid have won everything there is to win, that you would want to win in Europe, and they have dominated it. They could be getting early silverware next season with UEFA Super Cup finals already scheduled against Manchester United for August. And I will definitely be watching the game live to see if either my boys Manchester can pick up a 5th trophy in 3 seasons and begin to catch up to Real Madrid's success, not counting Community Shields as Champions Leagues, or Real Madrid can get their 6th title in 3 seasons. Okay guys, I'll see you guys next time. I don't really have but a Liverpool video had a terrible exit, but for this video, just wish Real Madrid fans good luck for next season. But let me make my next season predictions so I don't screw up at the end again. Real Madrid, I think, well, in the Super Cup, I don't like to predict when my favorite team are playing. Unless we're playing like forward, like, hey, we're gonna beat them 4-0, we lost 3. But I think Real Madrid will win La Liga, they will win the Champions League, and they will win the Copa they will win the Copa del Rey, which means they would win 8 trophies in 3 seasons, not counting the UEFA Super Cup, which, let's be honest, will probably win. That's 9 trophies in 3 seasons. They could win the quadruple. They'll probably win the quadruple, not counting the Club World Cup. That would be 10 trophies in 3 seasons, winning. They would win 5 trophies in a single season. Can Real Madrid manage that? I wouldn't be shocked if they did be successful. And with the right signings, they could win that 5. They could have that golden 5.